podcast ready. People, what's going on, Imps fans? Welcome to the Imps Ting podcast with yours truly, Cornell Brewman. And today, I am doing a match review of Lincoln City versus Blackpool. Wow. In the last minute, thanks to a mighty goal from Lewis Badman Ting Montsma. I told you we were going to win today. I told you we were going to beat Blackpool. But before I get into it, I would like to say, please leave a like and a subscribe to the Imps Ting podcast, but also to my YouTube channel. Thank you to the 59 subscribers who have subscribed to my YouTube channel. Also, leave a comment down below to give me your opinions of today's game and what are your thoughts about today's game. So without further ado, let's get on with the Imps Ting podcast. So, we Mighty Lincoln edged it just before the 90 minutes after being 2-2, despite Blackpool scoring the second goal, and we tying the game thanks to George Badman Ting Grant. Two wickedest penalties from George Badman Ting Grant. Listen, let me talk about it because I'm just over excited and I'm so happy and I'm so gassed that we are winning, that we have won the game today. So obviously, in the last 10-15 minutes, did I say 50 or 15? I said 15. In the last 10-15 minutes, we was owning Blackpool like a rash. And the chances that we had was amazing. And then for some reason, which is not Liam Brigcut's fault, but in all due respects to Brigcut, aka Liam AJ Tracy Brigcut, he makes the mistake and CJ Hamilton is just bombing down the left side of the attack and just scores a goal out of nowhere. I mean, obviously, he was tormenting our defence so many times throughout the first half, which put pressure on our defence quite a lot, which made the likes of Rothan and Ioma very vulnerable at the back. But Ioma had his best game despite conceding, but we held in there. And then the next thing, we got a Badman Ting penalty. And then Grant scores the equalising goal and makes it 1-1. And then everything is just Lincoln. Yeah, Blackpool dominated the game and they showed us what they're going to be like this season with their team. But when we just didn't quit, we didn't stop. We just kept going at the end of the day. And that was the best thing about it. Come at half time, we held in there. And then come the second half, we was over them like a rash. Blackpool had most of the possession. We had more possession. And we owned Blackpool in certain areas in the second half. Especially down on the left side and the right side. And then as soon as that happened, then obviously I heard there was a halftime change. Edun came on, so I don't know if that was for Ioma and stuff like that. I'm not so sure. It got better with Edun on the ball. But then when it came to our defence, we started to look a bit vulnerable at the back again. But we put in tackles after tackles. And that was the most important thing. Putting the headers in after headers. And then the next thing changes, yeah? Harry A-Titch Anderson comes on. And then after that, obviously McGrandles, yeah, straight swap. I won't be surprised if he plays this Tuesday against Mansfield, which I'm not surprised if he does. But I think there'll be more changes, especially with a few players out to international duty. But what really got me going was Brennan Bossman Ting Johnson. I told you this boy is everything that this team needs. Brennan Johnson is everything to this team. He's going to boss our team throughout this season. Nothing said. And Michael Big Man Ting Appleton has done his recruitment well. He would never stop running. He never quit running. He just kept going. I mean, obviously, he got the penalty for us. Shame he didn't take the penalty. But obviously, George Badman Ting Grant pops that penalty away. Everything. This player, this Brennan Badman Ting Johnson, is everything. And that's why we signed him. Because when you got pace and quality like how Brennan Johnson has, your team's on fire. And then Anderson comes in and he changes the game. And then we get a second penalty. And then we go 2-1 up. And then we start defending, attacking them and pressing them. And then unfortunately, yes, they get the, let's be real, they got their second equalising goal. So that didn't change nothing. And we started to be under pressure a lot. But as soon as we made them two changes, everything changed. Then came the 8, just be going towards the 90 minutes. Everything changed, blood. Lewis Badman Ting Montsma changed the Brass Clark game. And we win it 3-2. This is going to be our time to shine. We are ready for any team in this division. The only negative thing is that we played too much from the back. But, you know, that's how Lincoln City have always been playing, is from the back. But at times or whatever, when we play from the back, that can prevent a lot of vulnerability being gone forward. But the opposition can press that and then they can find ways to break us down and break our defence down. But one thing we did do was stand our ground. Press them. As soon as Blackpool was looking tired, we pressed their clout. We bust their ass down there. This season is going to be our year. I know it's still early in the season and you might think, oh yeah, I'm being a bit too overly confident, but I'd rather be positive. I would rather be optimistic than not be. But we are top of the League One. Now next week, we go to Bristol. Bristol Rovers, we're going to beat them. And when we beat them, we're coming for the next team. Just like this Tuesday, we're going to beat Mansfield. Listen, you can pose in your camera, Carolyn Radford, but we are coming for your team. We are coming to beat you this Tuesday. I don't care what changes Michael Appleton make. It's going to be interesting to see what changes Michael Appleton makes. But make no mistake about it. We are coming for the EFL trophy. We are going to have a cup run in the EFL trophy this season. And when we're done with them, we're going to beat Manchester City under 23s. Yeah, they'll have a decent side as well too. But League One is going to be our time. We are ready to bust this League One division. We are ready to bust this top two. Everything means a lot to the mighty Imps. You bet that. So, if you enjoyed listening to the Imps Ting podcast, please leave a like and a subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please give an opinion, your comments down below, what you thought on the game, and where you could have, where do you think that Lincoln could have gone, could have done better. But the most important thing is that we got the 3 points. That is all I care about. Up the Bossman Ting Imps. Up Brennan Bossman Ting Johnson. Up the Mud Ting Imps. Boom.